known all too well, those silenced in scream, the young we birthed who see far and wide. Hear them, see them, listen. Why won't you? Turn from river's salt, turn from blood's tears, turn from your assault. Oil, torn from my ground, is without consent. Earth descents alongside all my invisibles. The young who dance to cease your ravage, who sing for the stopping of your drain. We won't consent. Young trauma is ancient deep. Heat, smolder, buckling, tundra, fire, wild. You burn, girdling earth. Kali, the destroyer, is now. Unleashing her, you are, my ruins are yours. Ice, scorch, fire, melt, sun, flood. One last chance. Listen to my young. Hear my unheard. Their song must dance on the tips of all tongues. With enough of our voices outringing, could they return Kali to Gaia? Listen to my young. Hear my unheard. Their song must dance on the tips of all tongues. With enough of our voices, could they return Kali to Gaia? Time runs out.
My sentinel, my fire scout, my global hawk, share your real-time vid with me. Let's mission creep. Oh, heaven stalker, let me joystick you through this blue. Allow you to rain hellfire sweet on down. Us in swarm and finding this blue. Don't deny our wings.
Target, but don't get familiar with prey. Be judge and jury and executioner. Rebrand predator to protector. To read, sleep, tweet. Itch in the glitch. Eye in sky. Us dream marauder.
Us in swarm and finding this blue. Don't deny our wings. Some countries call their drone rainbow. We like to war game error. Celebrate our blue. How we see you. Oh yeah, we see you. Together let us rain hellfire sweet on down.
Grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men, and when he was only halfway up, he was only halfway there. Gravity, science's greatest art, gets down. I spy, I, knickers blew on a washing line.
They won't send another doctor!
The last doctor that stepped in the mine couldn't take local brew either.
This is goddamn not budgeted for! I need you to force these grunts!
Peacekeeper, sir. This ain't Vietnam.
Isn't, soldier, not ain't.
Cravings, Colonel. They are such buggers.
High command commands thou shalt not disturb the natives!
Locals, sir. Remember, this still ain't Vietnam.
Isn't!
Wagering science is no picnic either, you know.
Heads Leah.
Oh, how am I supposed to mother the goddamn peace when this hole turns all my men insane? Sleep it off! That's an order!
Late snows will come. You soldiers will slow.
Lie back in pilot seat. View high-def battlefield. Lie, this is surgical. Lie, there's no blowback. Lie, I'm not on the field but a height above an enemy. You are only blip. No skin in this gaming, yet Zoom means my prey. Too familiar. Resensitize. Their hands reaching up through my rubble. Troubled when commanded to double tap. My head blows in dead and trouble trap.
So we have received charity donations from
Aleppo, Lhasa,
Sarajevo, Tehran,
Soweto,
Bethlehem, Stockholm,
Dublin,
Guernica, Caracas,
Nairobi,
Auckland, Nagasaki,
Dresden,
Corinto, Prague,
Kabul.
and finally Thessaloniki. She's how Americans say, smart cookie.
You're not like the other soldiers, are you?
I'm Nigerian.
What does that American know?
Colonel is bread basket without the bread.
We've fed almost a quarter of the world. Mountain meltwater fed the grain. Mama apricot tree has deep roots.
My mountains were the Shepshi. Teenaged, I climbed to make the world I knew disappear. Climbed long enough until I found butterflies. Incredible. One thought I was a flower, its tiny tongue stretching for nectar. I daren't move, took to sleeping there overnight. One morning, I am wakened by a strange man. Not of Africa, not of here, but of Europe. His arms are like rope. He shares his food. I have nothing to give. then tells of peacekeeping, how the broken can be fixed. I was 15 and fascinated. Then, the butterflies started drinking nectar of him like they did of me. He reached deep inside like no other. I love that man. I loved him. He then reads poetry aloud. He reads me a whole book. I loved. I died and became anew. He then gives me this book and walks away. I have carried this book, Testament by Francois Villon, ever since leaving that narrow-minded town to peacekeep the world. European arrogance. This is my final tour and it cannot end soon enough, so I can sit on mountaintops with poetry and butterflies.
Mountaintops, open book poetry, butterflies drinking my skin. I was to teach poetry. That was my future once. Can you believe?
Frenchman Villon wrote this book, Testament, 500 years ago. Fighter, thief, writer, imprisoned, released, fights, thieves, writes, and then he's tortured, waterboarded. First recorded victim of that infamous American torture. Released from torture. He disappears.
Fighters, thieves, and writers all in the same body? And you love that man?
I love that man still. The poem, Testament, starts in my 30th year, after I had drunk all shame, left somewhere between fool and seer by all the grievings I had faced.
Slowly, slower, again, I thirst.
In my 30th year, after I had drunk all shame, left somewhere between fool and seer by all the grievings I had faced.
Age 30. My brother should have been your age.
I'm sorry.
Peacekeeping. Have you killed many?
I hope not.
They can take everything else, but they can't take our poetry, yes?
All the poems in here.
So long since I've drunk poetry.
I would like to give the book to you.
You're a good man, Esmond.
I'm still a man. After I have drunk all shame, left somewhere between fool and seer, by all the grievings I have faced.
At night, I dream that daughter reads poetry by my graveside.
I will protect your daughter, or die trying. I will do my best.
Age 30, and I've drunken all shame. left somewhere between fall and seer. All the grievings I have faced. Mountain tops, open book poetry, butterflies drinking my skin. Poetry was once the future.